What's good, Natiba Slayers? This right here is going to be your ultimate guide to getting all 26 of the brand new free nano suits that were added into the game. The rules are as follows. In order to get these nano suits, you have to be in at least your new game plus run, so that's your third run of the game, and you had to have received the previous version of the nano suit that was supposed to be in that box. If you didn't receive the previous one, you'll get that one, and then in your next run, you'll be able to receive the nano suits you see here in this video. Now, you can skip to any nano suit down in the chapter list below, but without further ado, let's go ahead and log straight in. The first one is this one right here, the Crimson Wings. You're going to receive this as soon as you update your game, log in, and boom, it's right there for you. You'll see this notification, go into your menu, and it's waiting. Next up is going to be this one right here, the Royal Guard Suit. In order for you to get the Royal Guard Suit, you have to defeat Man in the boss challenge mode that's on the main menu screen. You can defeat him in story, normal, or hard, it doesn't matter, but as soon as he's defeated at least one time, you will instantly have this waiting for you. Alright, next up is going to be the Cyber Bunny. This nano suit, in order for you to get it, you have to go to Zion and go talk to Roxanne. Get her affinity up, and once again, you have to make sure that you're in that new game plus run, but if you are, you'll be able to get her affinity up and it'll be waiting there for you. Alright, now we're going to go from zone to zone to get you every single nano suit that you can find. First is going to be 807. There's 3 nano suits here. The first one is the Planet Diving Protection Suit 7. You're going to be able to receive this if you go back to the plaza entryway. So you travel back to that fast travel point. This is going to be where you got off the monorail. As soon as you get off the monorail, you want to go straight through this door right here, and then boom, it's going to be waiting in this chest. Remember, this is the area that you had to drain out the water, which you're going to have to do a little bit later to get another nano suit in this guide. But let's move on to the next one. Now, this has got to be one of my favorite suits in the game right now. The Peony is absolutely insane. This one is going to be found in the construction site area. You're going to need to get all the passcodes or the ID passwords, of course, but once you receive those, control the crane and take the balance beam so that you can travel across to the other side. Make sure that you break open the wall if you haven't already done so, and then travel across and open up the chest to get this amazing nano suit. Okay, then it's time for the Black Lotus. Now, the Black Lotus is going to be your last nano suit in 807. You're going to have to drain out the plaza. In order for you to do so, you want to progress the main story until you beat Matrix 11. Once you've defeated the boss of Matrix 11 and you've spoken to Oracle, go ahead and come over here to the gate of Zion and look down. There should be a little girl just sitting there. Go ahead and talk to her, and she's going to give you the quest called Oblivion. This is going to give you a password that you want to take over to 807. Once you get to 807's plaza entryway point, travel all the way around to the back where you're going to have a console to apply that password. And once the password is in, the flooded area will drain itself out. There's a quest line that is going along this whole thing, but you don't even have to complete the quest line in order to get this nano suit. You can use this zip line to get yourself down, defeat this enemy, and then boom, in your box is going to be your nano suit waiting for you. Alright, let's lock in and get all the nano suits in the Wasteland. The first one is going to be the 4-second striped denim. You're going to need to, of course, have the password specialist quest unlocked at the bulletin board, but after you've done so, go ahead down here to this fast travel point, travel up to the abandoned ship, go ahead and kill all the enemies, and then boom, open up the cargo box with your password. We should have already received this password, and if you're new to this and you don't have this password, don't worry, tomorrow I got a full-blown guide coming for all the different passwords and where you can find them, so look out for that. If you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you smash that sub button in and turn on post notifications. And of course, if you found this video helpful so far, hey guys, drop me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's keep it moving. Next up, White Pearl. The White Pearl is going to be in the right top hand corner of the map over there where you can find Digger. It's a little bit beyond Digger, however. You want to do the puzzle to pull out this platform right here, the yellow platform, to climb up on the top, and you're going to have this shootout box. You open the box, it's going to have you shoot these different targets. You only want to shoot the targets that are regular. Do not shoot the red targets. If you do so, you'll be able to open the box and boom, you'll get this nano suit. All right, we're moving into the fire nano suits now. This right here is the Sensate skin. And my goodness, I'm not gonna hold you. I really do like the aesthetic on this one, the designs on the legs there, and yeah, she's just doing a lot of great things with this nano suit. However, this one is super easy to get. You want to take yourself over to the solar tower, and once you get to the solar tower fast travel point, just travel all the way around past the fishing oasis that we usually fish at, and you just want to hop off the cliff past these enemies, and it's going to be waiting for you right down here. Now the extreme bunny is going to be a little bit more difficult to get because you have to defeat a boss in order to get this one. Go back over to Zion and go to the last gulp. When you're in the last gulp, you want to talk to this NPC right here, and he's going to give you the quest line to where you want to find his friend. You want to go over to this telephone booth over on this part of the map, and once you travel all the way down to this forbidden area, you're going to fight Brute. Once you defeat the Brute, you're good to go. Open up the box and you got your brand new nano suit. All right, this is yet another one of my favorites in this brand new update. The prototype Neurolink Wasteland suit is fire, guys. Now this one is over in the old school OG bunny location. So just where we were before for the shootout, you're gonna have this nano suit in a box that's going to be tied behind another mini boss over in this zone. So what you want to do is go over towards Digger's little fast travel point and travel over on the left side. Go through the gate, and as soon as you get to this area right here, you're gonna have a mini boss fight. Take down the boss and take down all the enemies surrounding the nano suit box, and then open up the box and you're good to go. All right, we're on to our final suit in the Wasteland, and that's going to be the office style design suit. Now this one, you're going to have to go all the way over to the Attest Lavoir area, climb up the mountain and hop down the side in order to find the box that's just literally sitting there. Now this was one of those special boxes that only appears after your new game plus run. So you'll never see this box on your first run. You'll see it one time to get the crew style, I think it was, for your second playthrough, and then from your third playthrough and beyond, you'll receive this one. All right, yet again another fire nano suit incoming. This is going to be the Aqua Pearl nano suit. Now these next three nano suits are all found in the Matrix zone, so let's get them. The first one is this one right here, the Aqua Pearl. All you have to do is go to the first telephone booth just before you get into the subway area, and then travel through the first car over here past these enemies and straight onto the back of this car right here is going to be the nano suits waiting for you. So now we're starting to break into the realm of the fire nano suits. This is the Shadow Kunoichi, and yeah, this thing screams numbers. But anyways, if you want to get your hands on this one, this is the second suit in the Matrix area. It may already be flooded or it may not be, depending on where you are in that run. If it's not flooded, all you have to do is clean the trail or the railway car that you had to clean, sit at the supply camp, go down the pathway like you normally would, and just before you get the fusion cell so that you can take the elevator up and then reflood the area so that you can travel on and beyond, you want to actually come over here to the left. There's going to be an enemy that breaks through this wall. As soon as you kill all the enemies in the zone right here, you're good to go. Now from this exact spot, once you've flooded this area, just continue along the path, go through this entire sewer area right here, taking out all the enemies, and head back to where they had their little, what would you call this, their bunker, I guess you would say, where it was supposed to be their safe haven. It ended up being a graveyard, but regardless, as soon as you get to this area right here where you see the teddy bear, turn around, you're actually going to see the other nano suit in this zone right there waiting for you. And that nano suit is going to be the Planet Diving Suit, the 5th. Which is going to be this nano suit right here. Now this nano suit for me is a little bit different. It's really like elegant business type. I'm not mad at it. Like if you were a secretary, Eve, I guess this is what we're wearing out in space. Can't really be sure, but yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, this one right here is going to be the prototype Sensate suit. Now, I like the white version of this one, but this one is not bad. I'm not really a fan of this, olive green color, but let me know, how do you feel about this olive green down below? I'm curious on how y'all like it or not. Regardless, if you want to pick up this nano suit right here, you're going to have to get into the Great Desert area. There's 5 of them here in the Great Desert, so let's get all of them. The prototype Sensate suit is going to be in the Twin Rocks supply camp area. It's right next to the supply camp. Go down to this abandoned building. You have to pull out the yellow platform thing to jump along, scale the building, jump to the other side, and then boom, you'll be able to find this in the chest waiting for you. Now the Neurocircuit Bondage, I've already talked about this one in a previous video, but for those that are new to this one, don't worry, I got you. This is the nanosuit that is sitting in the Oasis itself. So you're actually going to have to just take a look at it. You don't have to look at it at all, actually. You can run straight over to this section of the map right here. So I'll pull it up. Right over here in this section of the map, you're going to have a jump puzzle. And when you reach that jump puzzle, you're going to climb, scale the entire wall, jump clean across the drones, and then go inside of this little, I guess you would say this is a building. When you go on the inside, go ahead and check the body and get the passcode. Take the passcode off the body, come back over to the Oasis and find the chest that's hidden in the water. Then go ahead and enter the passcode and boom, you'll be able to receive this fire, and I mean absolute fire nano suit. Alright guys, next up is going to be the 4-second essential wear nano suit. Now this one is going to be difficult to get if you don't understand how the bulletin board quest lines work. You only have to defeat 2 quests on the bulletin board in order to unlock the 2 quests that get you this nano suit. The 2 quests that I did are going to be the cat quest and the missing husband quest. You can also do the quest line for the wife who should be sleeping. It's called Sleeping Beauty. You can do those 3 quests right there that are over on the bulletin board. As soon as you start doing quests for the bulletin board, you will instantly unlock the Where's the Item quest. The Where's the Item quest is going to have you go into the Great Desert and get a bag from Frank, or it's going to be Frank's bag. Once you grab that, you'll take that back to the bulletin board and you'll receive the 2nd quest, which is called Precious Treasures. Then you're going to go back to the Great Desert once again, the same way that you came. Come over to this supply camp and travel straight south. When you travel down, you're going to see the bridge. Go ahead and shoot the barrels next to the bus to make the bus fall down. Climb up the bus, kill the enemies, and then right behind this car is going to be your nano suit. Next up is going to be the War Aegis set. Now this is the whole reason why this video took me so long, because I had to do another playthrough to come back and get it. But this is going to be in the Black Wave location, so you want to come right over here to the map. You want to travel past all of these enemies. I went ahead and killed them for you before doing this because they're just annoying, but you want to go ahead and take them all out, climb across these, I guess you would say, these beams, and then once you finally make it to the other side, you're going to have this waiting in the chest. All right, we have the Planet Diving Protection Suit version 2. This one right here is actually locked away in Abyss Lavoir. It's very easy to miss if you're not paying attention. You want to just go over on this right hand side here, go through the hallway. You're going to have this little jumping and shootout puzzle that you have to do. Enemies are going to come at you while you have to try to dodge the infinite laser beams that will try to kill you. And if you do so successfully, you go ahead, you open up the box in the middle of the room, and you'll get this nano suit right here. All right, we're coming up to the last couple of nano suits in the game. This one is going to be Inspire 4. This is the silver Kunoichi Suit. You're going to be able to find this nano suit where the Orca Engineer Suit was. So you want to get through the entire fight after the hyper tube, and right after you finish that, you'll sit down at the supply camp. You can actually scan the area and it's just behind you. So hop around to the other side, open up the chest right here and receive this nano suit, but don't stop there. Travel all the way around to the back here and grab this can, because this is one of the easy missable cans in the zone. This one and Milky Pop, yeah, a lot of people have missed these two. I mean, you can get lucky and fish these up in the Oasis later on, just before you go to the nest, but I think you should just grab it while you're here. Let's move on to the next suit. All right, next up is going to be the Ultimate Bunny Nano Suit. Now this one is easily missed. It's where the old Rose dress was. So you want to come into the zone and do the entire zone like you normally would. Get the passcode. Don't forget the soda pop right here. There is a can here that you can miss if you're not paying attention. And then you just want to give power back to this zone. Once you restore the power, come over here to the right, and you have to do this little jump puzzle and hit the switch on the wall in order to unlock the chest to get this suit. All right, finally, we're moving into the Eidos 9 territory. Now I'm gonna make a separate guide for anybody who doesn't know how to get themselves over here, coming real soon, probably tomorrow. So look out for that. If you haven't already, smash that sub button and turn on post notifications, do so now. But for those who already know where Eidos 9 is, you wanna go over to where you get the Planet Diving Suit. That was the red version. So we come straight off the ship, you run straight across this area. Once you get over to this building, look towards the sky and go ahead and shoot out the targets so that you can drop down the little swinging ropes. Swing to the other side, go inside the building, and boom, that's going to be your first nano suit. Next up is going to be this nano suit right here. In order for you to get this nano suit, you have to go to the parking garage, progress like you normally would, but instead of going up the parking garage, you want to scale the side and head down. If you head down to where the punk top nano suit was, you'll be able to receive it in that box. Okay, finally, the last nano suit in the Eidos 9 zone is going to be the war suit. You're going to have to just travel the main story quest all the way through, and just before you get to the special hidden area for Lily, you're going to see an enemy, and these group of enemies, go ahead and take them out, climb on top of the building, and inside of this chest right here is going to be this nano suit for you. After you receive this nano suit, then you can progress over to the garden, and then you can leave the zone. All right, finally, we have this nano suit right here, the nano suit that I reported to you guys yesterday, the Tidal Maid. So yes, this is real, it's in the game. You have to actually get to your New Game Plus Plus run at least, and you have to have the Ocean Maid. If you don't have that, then you can't fish this up. So make sure that you have that. And I would go so far as to putting it on. I don't think it really matters, but just go ahead, put this thing on, turn over to your strange bait, throw that rod in the Oasis water and just fish that thing the hell out. It should be in a shabby box when you get it. Congratulations, you just received every single nano suit that has been added in the free update for Stellar Blade. There are now officially 125 nano suits in the game, including all the DLC nano suits, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Consider subbing so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and everything else you need for your favorite games and Stellar Blade. This is your boy MSensei HD. For now though, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.